the host of Bamaso on Akwenjifo Radio, which also streams on Akwenjifo TV. I have with me here one of our awesome panel members in the person of Fire Chief, and we're coming your way with thought-provoking series. In this series, what we're going to be doing is we'll be asking ourselves questions that provoke us into thinking, questions that causes us to reason beyond the ordinary. And today, we're going to be discussing a very, very, very important question. We all have read, or most of us have read about this story, in the Bible. But today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going deeper and deeper a little bit and see what we can learn out of this story. Without much ado, let's welcome Fire, and then we get the ball rolling. And the Fire.
And the Papa.
Yes, man. Fire, and it's simple. Say, Emre Yesu, one nation for na, right? Let me say, no come de kakra. Enti oko victory bi hosenka oko pedia bakakra edebe edi. Na oduru honom no. Wanye aduane ni bi ani. Hwa na okese victory no. Na madwene ho a menti ase. We say, if he had the power to curse the fig tree, why didn't he use that same power to bless the fig tree so that he will get some to eat and possibly tomorrow? Say, or say, when you be na amount for us, why they etimi and you be imagine what I meant. So, what are some of the possible lessons that we can make out of what Jesus did by cursing the fig tree instead of blessing it?
Okay, Papa. Thank you. Very interesting topic. But I would say he has the power as God, and he's also seen as man. So there are some people who call him the God man.
Okay.
50% God, 50% man. So you have that divine power. And in these circumstances, victory, because occur as the expectation. Say man Adriana no wenya nti ni wofu. Man. So this story, one would say he was acting as a man.
All right.
But not as God.
Okay.
Once the say is a man God.
Fire. So okay, say he is acting as man and not God. The power now we use here, say a God power now.
Yes, we'll come to that.
Okay.
Power now we use here, a God power. But that power, why invoke that power through that man? Why invoke that power now, a God through that man? And then seniors say spiritual. What I say, but what is happening now? It's physical. That is the man aspect of it. Because Otumi played that role. No, he have taken that power, the source that make him the God. Now acting as a man. But the problem I have here on this particular story, they say, didn't you know why you see the same measure of power? I'm blessed. Victory, no. I'm fruits. Now, on any growth of Mudina Chino, omo anibi na sanka omo kompo a kroma no omo so benya bi adi eno na e worrying. But one lesson a woman ye on say is linked to the Jews, and now that is source. Let's accept what is there. The Jews, even today, have that culture. They are like their cans. Oko akamemwa tetikakrano ebim da fiye obi baye bone a na bone na de banaye no no de abufuo na wakati koda no se wo unye ye da on there is using a spiritual power. Curse, you are trying to have something spiritually. That is the meaning. Well, until you are trying to harm the person. Say something will happen to that individual. But ask yourself, why is it that that father or mother and you see the same power
to cause a correction?
But now you want the child to suffer in the future. Indeed, this is what makes the whole story very controversial. But above all, don't forget that say ordinary person, one can okay be or to me and so no, but this is Master Jesus we are talking about. He have been teaching the world that even those that cast us, go for we should bless them. Papa, are you with me? Or not say,
me too,
Papa. Debbie, I'm only dear bonye. Why at this point in time, one mum elbow a dear, and then a dear. What bonny, what Cassidiano? A bit strange. Why he was doing that? No one blessed Adriano.
And I not come in intra.
Papa, any justification. It said, yeah, the back dada as its name. Now, what the service way extra koda. Said the end, you doing Tinefi. So, come the what? You do things out of the ordinary. I don't think it's right. Well, inti say, soldier ni and police ni also power. This time, no, technological power and spiritual. Once they use it to bless us by protecting us. I hope you understand that point.
That's right.
As a blessing to themselves and the community. But when it's being provoked, are you saying that you should go around shooting because you have been provoked? I hope you remember the story in America in recent times. Well, you see, Obia blame me. Why? It's you know. Yeah, the man say, on from more or no, any community no buying. Inti say Obi provoking no, and say what they say, a cause of harm, and that make it problematic. That story there. But let's move to the next lesson. Once he was with his disciples, maybe what? Most often than not, you know. So yeah, bibi no man kiasia, or maybe sano. And on this particular occasion, you know, none of them, not even Peter, did ask him, Master, didn't know I, sir. If you permit me,
I'll permit you.
This most often do happen back home.
Ghana.
Ghana. Leader, be take a decision. decision is going to harm the society. Cabinet, top party officials, nobody. There go and ask. Say, yes, now, yes, sir. Obiya ni high. Sir, so I have a particular problem with the apostle on that occasion. So when we stand here, after I saw Coach Sam, go a man for or buy him, and a Peter Bass, ampa. If you are not,
okay, say no,
and I will know, and some of them man, some spiritual interpretation. Number 2. What the silence way at all, you will see, say, those in the Western world, especially in the UK, they have deviated from this scripture of behavior of our Master Jesus Christ.
And the second lesson.
They do ask questions while authorities take decision. Now, say, discuss about the curfew that conservative government imposed because of the COVID. You remember?
That's right.
And I make actually said that it's going to be a problem. And I ask why. One said, papers, you can't papers last week. Almost the 6 ministers that met, including the Prime Minister, said, I deal with the our own conservative MPs, they will backlash us. And some of the British public will not take it kindly. Well, Ampa no way will not accept this one. Federal Parliament, me and this party. And to me, that is how human beings should live, or we should live our life. Well, I did what say who say we are there twice, and I see a son. Say, yes, son, and why am I in Tumpo? Because you got 5 first lesson in Jesus Christ. I don't want to know. Why are there? Nibuafu. Obi amisana sa master get now, yes, sir. Daddy, Obi amisana. That's second lesson, no. Indeed, am I a woman? Say, my sister, your culture is very rich. But because it evolved into a book of Ayana Emwa. Necessary ways. Our culture move back home in Ghana. Papa to me, yeah, dear. Nkodani dear, Wakoburu. Mammy to Horshano. You, as a child, so I could show up. You didn't need dear now, the Wakoburu. But maybe that's a papa. But a husband.
And what can I do natural?
I'm proud of baby south. I didn't know what Jammy at what would the other Wabro. Memoir.
Pepe, what was out?
My cat now. The banana. Meneno, a good part was school. 1 winter. Say, I ever room say, man, you're cold. Naja, oh man, may not talk about him. I want to catch that man. Oh, say, I own them a break. I said, didn't know when I'm man to play. Next time I'll best have you. Better for 2. There was no spot better. Can you imagine myself and my papa? And my papa, yes, me. Maybe some papa say, didn't know you in a I want it. Oh, Ghana. Now, many do you. Oh, indeed, they, sir, anyway, and a omodi attitude. Indeed, sir, Penimu Yadia, Yebisano. say sabi osofo mpoko ti oba wanyem ne yagu so a obi anka hwe members na onyina on ebinom ye medical doctors o ebinom ye nurses omunim say enye say oba onyem oba man sa pressure no wo na furu no so ezo obi agina ohwe because osofo e da hon konkron
I want to so
inti ni opia no e na yeso oye baba wo hu ade de no inti some of these lessons no si esua whether you are a Christian whether you are a believer and say who say ade na esiye no ye betumi advocate ana yesua ana yayisu we dada abrabo mu a ye ntumi a en say once me can catch us there the only unique book in the world was abatoso in the Bible. It says in some power. In some book on so a put the two and ne asitena mu a emfa nti ense odi adwuma. Ewi ase atum no it elbow. Nti ese no na ense won so ye dey wo se sa on. Why ense and na first never say why ye dey tetekwa.
Why tetekwa obekech.
Lesson number 2 no. Say omudi nachi na master aka bibi say no mo amisa no. And he's a good teacher, a philosopher. Omo bisana, anko obama munyano. On the second one, about bisana, omo munyano. Mama munyano. Baba yanko tell lesson.
Good.
Tell lesson, they say. Whoever you are, like Master Jesus, one say, no expect it, or expect it so when you be a fee, so.
Endurance, yeah.
Victory so. Anyway, nya. When ya sa adiena no open. Okay, scripture ni ya. O say, ohun we kire say victory no green. E say na haban no aye kama pa. Nti onya adwumi say e de bibi wo so kama. By implication no. Point number 3 no. Man you hear me say ofi say yagu nanim ase. Eduana gu nanim ase. Because apostles no omo ahu say victory ni si wo and eduaba wo so. Odo no ka cha om say mum yanko na yanko eduana ase. Yanko pedua fruit bi ni. Inti eduana agu Yesu anim ase. One say oye man God or power to see this time well who I say COVID carbide one the science in Bombo and I'm a government all over the world obiado to pass you it can happen indeed I am disappointed one thing maintaining to ourselves as people they say once the Jesus or a man God into our authority me papa ka say me chire o si obi obetumi akun no and can't chance a kuman even though eduana cancer but Jesus feel humiliated and a whole response not the man say oh a young person or any other citizen or individual wherever you are you can be in Germany you can be in the US in Ghana and good those who are in authority or money mass they will punish you even though they are not right.
They will punish you even though you are not right.
Even though they are not right.
Okay, they are not right. Okay.
Or more power, or maybe they are punished. Oh, sometimes what do you say? I did and toss you don't need to be lawyer. And so we are sorry they can or better content.
Better content. No, I said fire. Let's just say said the Uzi can you know. For someone to punish you because they have power, even though they are not right, you know, right? It's a weakness in itself, maybe what?
Yes. And I disturbing one. I said that the woman said won't provoke them too much or try to humiliate them. What about a brochure Ghana any person. Those who have power, when you are dealing with them, you have to be tactful.
Because you don't know when they'll trip.
And also, why are born in area? Also, we are only commenting on it. Oh, I quite want to media and fata. I just say, yeah, the what to where we are.
Now, taking you back to yesterday, wrong. Don't you think, say, any one way or the other, they wanted to play smart because someone knew now come from was and busa. Yes, to some and come in our hand, no mum, what case or mumo.
Me no way I drink. On say, Yamfa Ghana, and Yamfa to Ma Nanado, 8 years, and now I ended this 4 years. Uber number of MPP appointees are, they would like to lead the party. Kufu Amraso, one say Kufu Fiwa, more than 100 MPs. Obiasa person or candidate for the MPP. Maybe what? But Kufu course second term, nobody contested him. Obia a smart because when himself or call no one ya ne deputy and ne minister ebabono. The same thing and apostle no almost on way. Obia person because the guy have a power. Says your power no. All the make us out fire. What do you need? Says your nanado. Let you know be a tea or MP. Into who say I do oye and yet into contest na papa over fire. A John Basham. You are a chamati. Who is on ya president only?
Already.
One wife who aha. Who could cut anything? Ah, Maza. A John Bacam. Oh, I didn't know. Indeed, almost better or best woman will be at a place smart. Oh, sometimes it's good to some extent, but admire who how we are as human. And yeah, part of the world, you know. As an hypocrisy, no, not caution.
That's right.
Okay, politically, Miliban for no me, so okay, and the Miliban. A man for more labor catch Penimuno. Say, I dear Gordon Bryan, and Sonny. Oh, my can want them over the years. You can be a good chancellor. It doesn't mean that you can be good prime minister. Well, why didn't you know? Until on if you say why one of the best chancellors, no, definitely, or be good prime minister. But by every day, not person saving the world. Whilst Britain was burning. In Japan, was it? So why share Uncle ye got the brand through her? On that go back government, you better break and send your power. Now one said no, yeah, foreign minister. It was so the politician, so he couldn't contest him. Abraham got to Gordon Brown at the true form. No, FA no Abba, so be Obejina, and a labor for the punishing. A man in Yano. A buy, and you know today the story because over the party are buying how many years in well, the same thing. In the sometimes, you know, our part of the world, most of the electors no minimum say man. So you take it cool. Oh, but elsewhere, I'm not going to be south. At this point in time, there are some now kind. At this point in time, or they are now yeah. Well, nobody are checking. They hold it over far ready.
That's right.
And also another lesson. You bet me I call in the fall. Say the apostles, no, they were playing smart. Nobody want to take the way. On say no, go over and to Thomas. What was that?
That's right.
Yeah. Also, when he was trying to have empirical evidence, and as you say, and someone will catch him in the chrono. Yes, Thomas, in the case where Thomas no be as Thomas or you no, I quite the evidence. No, so I didn't answer what can be. Well, who am I? Oh, I didn't know. Indeed, always people want to play smart. But don't forget the third point, very, very important. Papa Yanko, the next one. So now,
okay.
Adebakuni is easy to destroy than to save. Any human being, very easy. Jesus Christ spoke kai. In the moment now, be based on I see it taking it easy. I answer over say name be three. One of the things that happen is you could have just stay back and say, okay, one man fruit, yakwaba, mbeba no akwaba. Now I Chinese for our movie. One say Nansani and Odia Edia or no one expect say or better be.
That's right.
And then put him say Edia pa Kwame Nkrumah dua no. Yenya TBD. Obi abo Kwame Nkrumah say, but most of the things no. Most of them oil. We enjoy. Not necessarily say you call BB for ourselves, but we should look also those who are around us and in the future. And I think that point in time, this was not manifested at the time. Master Oko Eduardo, he was thinking himself and only the apostles. And don't forget, say, Ghana, most of our politicians, they don't look beyond themselves and those in their parties or family. Well, most what you hear, and that convict lost me back, and a bar said, Memo be a planner. How many of our officials will be here in the UK, in the US for treatment? How many of our officials? Thousands. They can afford to go to South Africa, to come to Britain, France, USA. Now, Mr. Omoba, do they take them to heaven for treatment? And yes, I just know your treatment, you know.
As I see
her,
as I see her,
and doctors back home. In the area, be a friend Achibobo or a consultant. Was say one of the reforms, I want to say, a moment you can be a professor, you can be the billionaire, millionaire. What you say, what was serving, what bam. One co interview near Pinto, I mean government appointees. A moment about Pinto, Tanzania launch. Because Tanzania law any Mangoli, you say, no. Was say government appointment will be a full place because I'm more yari. More necessary resource no. Now how for now London, Yancy Tanzania. As an Tiano. In businessman. Now a rich your business. A woman's also could be minister, MP, we are here. Also Kokolobubi. Also you are born of a woman. And who play now? What tomorrow? By so doing, the 4 years that they have as a mandate, they'll look beyond, they won't think of themselves. Health-wise. You better make the education account. Investment everybody, you. Investment everybody. Why I say we will get education? Now they will man who push you and phone now they are coverage. Does it make sense to you? Inti I also want to go to me about. I am a man for so now what the church me chief fire. I'm not for an independent candidate. No. And then I don't transfer forever. But what I'm looking for is reforms. Reforms. Sir, we are here. Now for phone. Actually, so 25 minutes ambulance to the enemy. Aha. And no. ɛne bi nyame nso mehwɛ obi kuro wahu nti mede bɛsi ɛno saa point no sometimes no the fourth point I make is here is about looking what we get now and those around us. That was exactly what the master was demonstrating.
Okay.
Or no, some food, no, wama eswafo but if you have taken into consideration the community, says you have I don't know what I come on so papa the next mentor, me person me koso, makaya person me koso. And then the time. Emre, what kind of story not say? Emre mpa ye to call you na nye mra a victory eswaba. How about you? Time is of essence to whatever we do or discuss. Inti Papa Smiley, mesro. Mesro papa. Am I a woman? Say yes, the objective that. Yeah, time back on. I say, yeah, put two garan. I don't know the smart principle. Smart. And smart, and one say, oh, trivia. So, about 23 when you're Tina or at all. A time.
That's right.
A time. Most often, what you were gonna debate. Oh, and now Ryan's na shot here. And when we the person better sad here. Bibia person or shall say, yeah, I say, what them and obey. And go to the people and tell them, say, wait, I have 15 years project. Yeah, your face is saying, Mom who say, 20 now bet me, what time at the end. And young for year now, Bossiana, a do judgment that became court case view. Into Bia, I say, I am mre. Oh, I totally disagree. Be a dark back now. Say, writer, no, Senior Moses. Say, Nakupon, Eddie, now, so there be Nakupon, or is the only person, or ya dear, or yes, sir, as I limited, no, I say, I don't want an American. But any human being be a so who say, Nimrim. What the 4 years, Ama Obi. Look at the state of our country today. What do you expect from him? The 4 years. And I think a time has come. If we want to still maintain this type of governance, meaning to now, I say, you have time. I say, you have time. I say, people will always come to us. Oh, really, sir? Debbie. Yam Pessi. Oh, into Emra or the call home. Nanyamra, I say, picture no, as well. Now, what is the implication here? I say, you are citizens. Say, Yatuaba, Emma Abambia. Nimabia on Bayano. Mere, a train. Say, hey, I did say that here, but a Mrano Ebaba, Ibenya won't return. You know my stand about free SHS, of which I don't want to talk about it. But result, I bet taking some time and sending a whole result. If even it's okay in the time. Oh, indeed. I had to say, what they Akodako school. And I'll be who returns now, Obinyano. I just can't be out obey you school, but Emre Abon say, I feel okay. We idea way, me who result a time. Indeed, I think timing too was wrong. Senior of all people, when your timing wrong, and most people, sometimes, maybe we think we are failed because you're not result, but it's not a time. We judge most of our government. I brought a timer at the end. ɛsɛ ɛma yɛ yield nti ɛsɛ as citizens ɛnso yɛhwɛ obi a yɛde bibi ama no emra yɛde maa no wɔn Ferguson time no bi a 2 minutes yɛde bɛto 90 minutes no ka hɔ na wɔde do it.
That's right.
Time is very, very, very essential when it comes to some of these things. And in my opinion, no, say me share story now. Master, one fat time and yeduma. Because for the time yeduma, you can only limit too much. Because any mra, say swaba. One fat time and yeduma.
All right. Now, say osofo and I was saw them now or the preacher. So osofo no ebeka say na opese ochre esuafo no say your honom no yenso aba. So we have to be able to do good. Yes, idea you be try atwene, right? Eti say osofo no eka say yes, na Yesu pese ochre nesuafo no say your honoma yenso aba. Would it still be wrong for Jesus to have cursed the tree instead of blessing it?
I didn't put that wrong. Now I can. There also no dinaka and totally wrong. So also a benti. Waka say no totally wrong. Any akọwara ọba. Akọwara ọba. Once my catcher say eba aware mu a there's no limitation. Ability and capacity. First, me ba about you first no. Na me use phone back up. Okay. Na me pesa me free fia. Once me ntumi use high, you know. And me cut phone ketua bi. Say in those days £5. It's a £2. And I'm a day as I laka and baby feet network. Addition to fragrance and tell me to phone you. About one of them said, why are you using 2 phones? I want to ask you. What do I say? I want to ask you. But my circumstances no, as a use 2 phones. Or no flow be outside. Mean to be far high line on free, and you mean to a bill. What do I say? Sana our here, and you are one thing. And no down for become myself. So studios is here. When you use computer, we are the Brianna.
Here, internet me answer.
Without it, aha, who here? On there, who here? Who here? Sana the editor. Young man, now you go point and so. Sir, what were Oba? Sabi. Oba, and you know Bono. Ebia, and then I must say, Oba test. Say, let's even use scientific. Say, memorable. Moko test. Bibia da yopo. Oba na go for 2 or 3 years. Are you going to divorce her? What's the name? Menya lawyer. I don't want to claim to be one. But I want to be go jina court to be with be sick. Say, mempa me yire loloyon. God say, I didn't know no. We say, oh, there and camera no. And can you can't use that one. Ah, wow, ba. Wow, ba. Open say acquire lawyer. I got this carpenter na me pe. Are you going to kill him? Because he's not bearing that fruit that you want. Anybody, mama ni nyina because say fruit ni so a ahaban also. Emuabi because of ahaban no, it will serve as a shame for them. Tieniye. Enti hold na no or perform different functions. And your fruit no point no na ho. Ahaban na was no na boa asase no. Aboa no mabi. No mabi ba betina so because when they come they'll get shade. We are about do amabra on betina so. Enti anybody what the bar. Obet with the pretty fine. But entasu.
Then I say fire. Say metuasi ya at whatever point in time, no matter the situation, you can still find some good in someone.
There's nothing useless in this world of ours.
Okay.
Anyway, Nana Akufo-Addo was abo bebre. Wantumi ani so. Untumi nkuno. Otumi akokuno.
Send you now so
why you not saying? Into me because oh, I was expecting you to do this and that, and let's. Young mom said that is the fruit. Menya said, "Yokuno, daddy, come. Who come? I said, what you want to many be welcome. Into who call on a fruit in you? On your fruit to you are, it will be useful to another person. Obi back for more do honor. Be an essence. Scripture now describe it because 50 years who are hano and share that a sort of mango. One say prolific root. Baby, I bet to be a very good in the desert areas, you know. And this a mango I could deep, you know, and this but let's assume say way in particular. We make a transfer. Every one I have, and then a BB. Kube, only Kube.
That's right.
Kube, your body use your put to say, and then Kubeno, yes, a Nahaman Umpono, a drew. And to be a not victory, listen, I drew more. And the obeyed me a cotib. Now, at the foy. Wabaya. Obis will be a wood table with the bar now, son. I'm so now, copy number. The Yama tree, Nanadum, tree, Masaka Makamakima. Bianca Bako TV. I drew, copy girl, no video, no one. There's nothing useless in this world of ours. A be a cool engineer. Fantastic. Who will be so a Sabi? One year plumber, and now, oh, the Umber one or two Adriani. A woman in Tias or useless person. Daddy. Or no, so, net dear no, you're the one and the community no.
What's that fire? What's my work? It's raising a lot of concerns. It's answer and you know, when we don't get the use that we want from something, we tend to condemn it, right? And order to Jesus there, okay, Jesus wanted the fruit of the tree. Now, unfortunately, someone may have just possibly been using that tree as just shelter. The birds were possibly using it as a hang-on. But this answer Jesus, when you're the open, I think it also ties into what you shared earlier on. So we should think beyond ourselves.
That's it.
And then when we think beyond ourselves, we will be able to appreciate the concerns of others as well. I think what boy in common have so what boy in common have and the busy has seen right na edafofro yasaba na yasaba bon komo na yenka yeti for say subscribe to the channel Aqu24 TV and hit the notification button so that when every now and then we bring you thought-provoking conversations like this, you will be notified and also enjoy as well. Remember to also share among your friends so that they can also learn something from what we have discussed today. I know many people see Jesus as a perfect being who makes no mistakes and what have you. But hey, I know say when we come another time to talk about what was missing in the Bible when it comes to his ages between 12 and 30, we will possibly come to understand that it was those moments that he was learning and training himself to be able to start his mission. What now we're going to say, Jesus, or to say only fire, yeah, enemy, And then we all have to run through stages of our lives in order to maintain the excellence that we want in this life. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. Fire! Thank you very much for today. Bye bye.